Josh Raven here with the Daily Dot at IEM Katowice, joined by Krimz of Fnatic, who've just come off the back of a win against Virtus Pro to secure a spot in the semi-final, which is happening later. And first of all, we will talk about that game. It was quite gruesome. You guys kind of tore them apart 2-0. Talk us through that. How were you able to just kind of overcome them like that?
We went into the match against Virtus Pro with really much confidence because we are the best team in the world and we think ourselves are. And we just played our own game plan and it worked out pretty good, and Flasha made some crucial calls and we just took our duels and we're aim stars. Everything can go our way if we're on point.
Were there any nerves kind of creeping in on that Inferno game when they started to take a few rounds off you on the T side, or were you always confident that you could pick up the eventual final round?
We were really, it wasn't nervous at all. We did some forced bias because we led so much, and just relax. We can take this. We can buy like some Digos, have fun and relax. And then Dennis he was really need to go to the bathroom, so that was the only stressful and nervous thing. But after that, we just play defensive, get the round, be over with it.
And what is it like for you, obviously coming out into this Polish crowd? They're heavily cheering for Virtus Pro. Does that kind of drive you on? Does it make you a bit nervous, or how does it feel playing against the home favourites with the crowd pretty much against you?
I mean, we play against the crowd like every tournament except in Sweden. Other than we play NIP, then they have the fans, but we're pretty used to it. But there was no like boos or anything. They still cheer for us, some guys, and the applause. And I mean, you always want the cheers from everyone, but you can't get it. But it was really fun to play them.
Moving on, you guys are going to be going up against Astralis very soon. Obviously, they're in some fantastic form at the moment, as seen in the group stage. Are you still pretty confident that you're going to make it through them, because they are pretty much your rivals at this point? I believe they took the most games off you last year.
Astralis was our kryptonite, but that was with the old lineup with Pronax. Now we took in Dennis. We had beaten them sometimes, and I mean, we aren't afraid of them, but we know what they can do and what they're capable of. So we just had to go on our game plan and just play good. Flasha needs to make some really good calls, but I think we got it.
And if we take a quick step back towards the group stage, obviously before this tournament it was kind of you and Envious that were put up as the favourites to win, but Envious obviously had that bit of self-destruction. And I've been asking around for this. What do you think is the cause of Envious just not showing up at this tournament?
I don't know, actually. I don't want to say anything bad, but I think they expect too much on themselves, and they was on a boot camp, but the internet they had, they were like couldn't play at all, like more than 100 ping, and I don't know, they didn't plan it really good. So I don't know, they expect too much on themselves. They just need to take a step back and have fun again. I think they focus too much.
Have more fun. And last bit about IEM Katowice before we move on to other things. Obviously playing right now, I believe, is Luminosity and Na'Vi in the other quarterfinal, and then in the other semi-final. Sorry. And let's say you do beat Astralis. Is there either one of those two teams, Na'Vi or Luminosity, that you'd rather face, or are you happy just to take them both on?
I'd rather face Luminosity. I want to take revenge from the group stage, and they're really fun to face, and they're really good guys, and I wish them the best of luck.
Okay. Obviously coming into this tournament as well, you guys are on, I think it's a 5-tournament win streak at the moment, which is something like a new record that's happened. Winning this would be your 6th. Is there any kind of pressure going in on that just to keep the streak going, or are you just having fun, chilling, winning tournaments?
Actually, we're just having fun because we know that we are so good, and when we have fun, we play the best. So just keep doing what we're doing and it will come.
And final question for you. Obviously, a lot of people say when a top team rises, eventually they will slow down, they'll kind of fall down, kind of like NIP when they went 8-7-0, now they're lower down. But you guys, so far for a year, have pretty much been consistently at the top of all the teams. What is the secret, essentially? What makes you guys capable of just staying at the top and pretty much decisively being the best team in the world for well over a year now?
Flusher hacks? No. No, because I think it's really important that you don't focus too much on the game, that you still have your private life and things like that. And that's one of the reasons why we don't like boot camp or like play 8 hours on a day, because it will just ruin the game for you. Because then you have no time to enjoy the game on your free time and stuff like that. So relax, do what you have to do, and if it goes bad, sure, then you can try to boot camp or something like that, put more hours in. But as we do now, it's working for us, and we're just happy to win everything.